Hello YouTube fam, it's your Uncle Tim. This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, a channel where I rant and I review, man. You know what? Today we're going to do video game pickups. Man, I've been picking up video games left and right, man. I've been doing my thing. Man, we got NES games that I want to go over with you today, man. You know what? I thought when I first started this, man, I thought people were just saying retro games were expensive. And I didn't believe anything they were saying until I got back into it and I realized these games are expensive. One, because they're scarce. They're not like they were back in the 90s and 2000s where shit was readily available, because my generation was coming off of just parting ways with the stuff and it was easily found. Now that my generation got rid of this stuff now, it's not that easily found. We're in a whole nother generation now with different stuff out. So, you know, a lot of this stuff either went to the dump, it's in somebody's basement or garage, some reseller's inventory system in some warehouse, or just, you know, who knows. But man, just to pick up some of this nostalgia, man, and to look at it and be like, man, I'm going to play some of this. I'm going to see where I'm going to go with it, man. You know, one of the first things that I want to show you is Capcom's Ghouls and Ghosts, man. You know what? I was looking at this game, man, and I was like, man, I wanted to pick this up, but I ended up buying this in a lot, which was really good because I said, man, I did not want to spend, you know, that single price on that. We end up getting Total Recall by Acclaim. Dude, great game with Schwarzenegger, man. You know what? It's, you know, what is this, 8-bit? It was what it was, man. You know, that's one thing that I liked about it. This is what made this different from Atari. Atari was just stick figures, man. This is graphics, and you could actually see or understand what it is that you're doing. We have Jaws by LJN. Dude, this game is crazy as hell. I had this before. I actually enjoyed Jaws. We have Friday the 13th by LJN. You know, LJN made a lot of games back in the day, but you don't see that anymore. You don't see them anymore. And this was a cool game, man. Overall, fun. You know, that's just something to think about, man. So another game by LJN, we got the Uncanny X-Men. Dude, not what you think it is. You think they're out here doing something dangerous or fighting, or I don't know. I like the cover, but I know a lot of you all will say, hey man, you know, you and your games don't look the best. Bro, it's not about how the labels and everything else look. It's about what they play and, you know, your collection involved in all of this. We have we have Spot by Arcadia. Remember the 7-Up bottle? Remember the dot that was on the 7-Up bottle? This is the Spot. This game is amazing for the Sega Genesis. Never had it for the NES, so I want to know what it's like. If you played this game, let me know how you liked it. We got by Sunsoft, we got Batman, the video game. Remember that, I think it's the 89 Batman? Dude, I played this before. It was pretty fun. It was a decent game. You know, again, reliving that childhood, man, the early years, you know. Again, I want to say this. Back in my day, we spent most of the time outside, but when we didn't, you know, we played games. But a lot of us couldn't afford some of this stuff because it was too expensive. You know, it was what it was at the time. We have The Simpsons, Bart versus Space Mutants by Acclaim. This was an interesting game, man. You know, it's pretty fun, you know. So out of this whole list, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We got 8 games here, man. 8 games. And these came from various lots, man. Like I said, you take your time, you search for what you're looking for, man. And if you can find more than one game that you're looking for in that lot, you might have a winner. Again, at the end of the day, you're trying to find more than one game. You're trying to find a plethora of games. That way, you're not just stuck with a whole bunch of filler titles. You know, again, you're going to have some filler material there, but, you know, at the end of the day, it's going to be what it is. My process here, man, is, oh, man, it's a whole lot of LJN games in that bin I got over there. But the thing that I want to show you or talk to you about later on is I want to show you what my collection is. You know, what I, have so far, man. And, where we came so far, how much we have, picked up so far over a period of time. Over 2 months, what have we done? Just being honest, what have we done in those 2 months? We done a lot. More than what you think we done. We still got stuff coming. And that's the thing that I'm looking at, man. To build a collection, you got to do it step by step, man. Piece by piece. You don't always got to buy a whole bunch of pieces, just one piece. Some of these games are expensive, bro. Some games are $10 a piece. And, like I said, you take your time. You may be able to find some of them in a lot, for cheaper. So think about it. To later, my tip to anybody that's trying to do retro video game collecting, take your time. Take your time. If you need to buy them one at a time, do that. If you need to buy them in lots, do that. But take your time. But to later, fam, peace out. Thank you for watching.